Hi everyone, welcome to Fat to Thin Senior RNY. I'm Raven. I'm 76 years old and I've had gastric bypass surgery on December 16th, 2019. Medicaid approved the surgery. You also should maybe check into Medicare and your own group insurance to find out what's paid for and what's not. But in this case, Medicaid approved and paid for the surgery. Last week I talked about meal planning and my once per week meal prep for my first time ever. In this vlog I'll be talking about what happened this past week and what's next. If you're curious, please join me on this journey, continue to watch, and please comment. Last week, a friend of mine died. Marianne was 5 years younger than me. She's 71. She died of breast cancer that had spread to her spine and then to her liver. 12 weeks ago, before my surgery, the doctor said she had 5 to 10 years to live. At that time, I asked her, "What's on your bucket list?" Trying to get her mind out of, oh, I'm going to die any minute now, you know. And she said, "I want to see the Grand Canyon." At some point, that's with the reason I decided to run the Grand Canyon. So I figured we'd get out there and get into the rigs and go travel and maybe see the Grand Canyon and see me run at the same time, or maybe she would join me or whatever. At any rate, that didn't happen. Marianne, the only reason I'm bringing, well, it's not the only reason I'm bringing up Marianne, but Marianne was the only friend I've had over all of these years that told me, "You are fat. It's time to do something about it, okay?" She invited me to Weight Watchers, and to make sure that I went, she drove. Okay, so she managed to drive 49 out of 52 weeks. I only missed 3 meetings. At some point during those 15-minute rides from my house to the meeting hall, I found out that she had the lap band, but she wanted to keep it quiet because she didn't want people at Weight Watchers to get crazy. But she was a private person anyway. She wanted to keep it quiet. She showed me her pictures of when she weighed over 300 pounds. I was amazed. Anyway, she told me she went to Weight Watchers because there was no groups around here to support weight loss surgery patients, and Weight Watchers would keep her accountable. So looking back, I realized that Weight Watchers also talked about meal planning and meal prep. I didn't pay any attention. Absolutely none. Didn't care about it. Didn't want to be bothered. This week, I got to the point of, in my meal planning, I did get the meals planned. I made up a menu, and I did kind of sort of prep the meal in that I have a very small refrigerator. So I put each item into its own little container, and then I could fit it all in the refrigerator. And then I figured from that point I could just take a little bit of this, a little bit of that to make up the menu. The thing is too that I couldn't have prepped each of those meals anyway because I'm only doing 3 ounces, 2 ounces. You know, imagine how many containers there would be in my refrigerator that I don't have. Okay, I don't have the containers, I don't have the refrigerator that would hold it anyway. So anyway, I found though that because of the meal prep and the planning, that I really didn't think about food very much at all. I mean, last week and the week before, it was the only thing I was thinking about. I was just food, you know, what can I eat next? What can I eat? What can't I eat? What's going to make me throw up? What's not? You know, that kind of a thing. But I pretty much didn't think about food all week. I didn't stick completely to the meal prep or the meal plan. Sometimes I threw something else in there because I would review it and say, no, I've had that too many times today, this week, whatever. But the good thing was is that I wasn't thinking about food all day. I wasn't looking at food on the computer. I was doing other things. I realized too that I think I'm getting hungry, in that I had been told or hoped or whatever that you don't get hungry or with gastric bypass. But I realize, of course, there's a bell curve. Some people get hungry immediately after surgery. Some people never, ever, ever, ever get hungry again. I was hoping to be one of those people, but obviously that didn't happen. But I find that about 3 times a day, I'm looking for something. And the benefit of the menu was that I could bring it up and say, oh yeah, okay, for breakfast or whatever it was that I was hungry for, I could have this, or I should have this because it's in the refrigerator. It takes a minute to heat it up in the microwave, and that's that, you know, and it's only 3 ounces anyway. Okay. So after a while it got, I mean, even within this week, it's only been a week, I find that it's easier. It's a lot easier to deal with the food thing. The food is not so humongously important anymore, and it just made things easier. This puts the food in the place it needs or should be. Food should not be primary on the top of your head unless you haven't eaten in 4 weeks and you got to kill that gazelle, to have something to eat. I figure though that I hopefully have come to grips with leftovers. I've decided that on Sunday, any of the leftovers that are in the refrigerator from this week's meal prep is going in the garbage. I don't have any space to put it in the freezer. I don't necessarily want to eat week-old food after it's been frozen and rethawed. So it's going in the garbage. And I chose Sunday because Sunday is the day that I do that I've chosen to do my meal prep and make menus. So I've got to do something, get rid of it. And I can't feed it all to my dog. First of all, my dog is only 17 pounds. And I don't know what's up with him, but he's got to be the only dog that I've ever come across that is not food motivated. I can't get him to play new games or anything that would involve food. For instance, the toys that you stuff with treats so that they can play for the next hour without driving you crazy. He doesn't care for that kind of stuff. So anyway, this week I managed not to throw up most of the week. I have felt nauseous a couple of times, but I have not really thrown up. I mean, there's been a couple of days where I threw up, that's that. I got my calories up, so I'm doing 600 calories now, maybe. Some of the days of the week, most of the days of the week. I found that, and that I'm drinking protein shakes again. I found that I can tolerate them if I disguise them. So it's in the shakes or stuff like that, but at least I'm getting it in, right? My walking intensity is up. I'm walking faster and my heart rate's going up and that kind of stuff. But my distance is not. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. Anyway, I only lost 1 pound this week. So for this last month, I've lost maybe 5 pounds, which is kind of sad. But, I still have to, I really, really, really have to keep in mind that there was a time I would have killed for 1 pound, just 1 pound a week. Just give me, dude, I'm working hard at it, and I need to lose this 1 pound, and it wouldn't come off. And now I can't say that I'm really working hard, but the pound is coming off, and I have to give blessings for that, really. So if I manage to lose only 1 pound a week for the rest of the year, that means 52 pounds in a year. That's still a heck of a lot better than where I was at trying to lose weight, trying to lose anything. So anyway, onwards to the Rowley report, because this is going to be a shorter video than usual. I was thinking, with his activity level, he acts like a puppy. He's 5.5 years old, but he acts like a puppy. He wants to play all day long, every day. He wants me to get up out of the bed immediately at 5 o'clock in the morning and let's go out for a walk and stay out all day and play. That isn't happening. But what I'm thinking of doing is that I should walk him 3 times a day. That would increase my walking. The thing is I don't really want to go too far from the house because of the way my heart palpitations is going and that kind of stuff. I just get kind of paranoid, and I just, so I think that in order to increase the distance I walk, I should walk him 3 times a day. It would make him happy. Maybe it might even tire him out, who knows. So anyway, so what's up next? As far as I'm concerned, I got to keep trucking, keep learning about stuff, keep moving, keep doing. I'm 76, and time is not on my side. So thank you for Marianne for opening my eyes and getting me started on this journey, because this is a terrific journey, really. It's really. So to sum up, I'm feeling more energetic every day. I will still be trying. I'd still be trying to lose weight if I didn't have this operation. I'd have been sick as a dog not as a dog, my dog is very healthy. I'd be sick. I mean, I had diabetes. I was, and it was killing me. Fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, pains in my back, pains in my legs, pains in my shoulders, pains. I mean, I'd still be trying and not getting anywhere and feeling sick and tired all the time. I'd do this operation again, for sure. I'd have done it in a heartbeat. And I'm running with this second chance, okay? So please like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. And don't forget to click on Show More to see the descriptions below. You take care of yourselves, and blessed be.